welcome back to the channel. I have the whole family out in the boat with me. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
They're in the back of the boat right now. We have like 40 minutes before a storm kicks in. At least that's what the weathermen say, and you can't necessarily believe them. But we also have one of my favorite patterns to fish all summer long, and one of the most overlooked patterns, and potentially one of the easiest patterns, and that is to fish all of the debris that gets ripped up during the summer months, floats to the surface and gets matted up along the banks. I'm talking about your eelgrass, your grass, all of the things that get turned up from big summer storms, all of the boat use. You get all the boat waves from water skiers and pleasure boaters and fishermen that pull grass clumps up. They float to the surface, they get pushed into the bank, and a lot of time you're fishing these little isolated mats in only that much water. And most people think during the summer you should be fishing out in 15, 20 feet of water. There's a good population of bass that go super shallow, hang out under these mats all summer long, and that's what we're going to show you today. Hank made up a special skirt for me to match the bluegills. It's got some purple, some pearl, and some green pumpkin in it. I've matched it up with a Berkeley Max Scent Creature Hog. Let's see if we can catch a few before the storm rolls in. Yes. We got Duke in the back catching giant pumpkin seeds. We got Hank throwing a new bait he just bought from one of our favorite tackle shops, Hayward Bait and Tackle. Shameless plug for those guys. If you're in the Hayward area and you need fishing tackle, check out the Hayward Bait and Tackle shop. They also have all of the refreshments that you're going to need for on the water as well. But those guys have legitimately one of the best tackle shops in all of Wisconsin. They have everything you need. So check them out if you're in the Hayward, Wisconsin area. I got to go catch some fish. I don't have much time. Got him. We got one, Duke. Hank, that's a good one.
Yes, my jig.
Your jig. Nice one to kick it off.
Mom, can we switch?
Hank, that was on your jig.
Can we switch sides, Mom?
Nice 2.5 pounder, number one. Starting to sprinkle.
Oh!
Got him, Hank. That's another nice one. Another nice one. So we got a double. Good one, Duke. And Hank just lost one. So guys, this is what we're looking for. This is just a pad field that's got 2 feet of water on it. Nothing special. But you have all these, like, this is some eelgrass clumps that have been ripped up. They float into the pads and they get stuck. You can see isolated one there, some up over here. The wind just blows them in. They move around with the wind, so they could be here one day. Hank's got one. Get him, Hank. You stuck? I'll pull him over. You got him. Big one. Keep him coming. Come up here, Hank. Nice one. That's a big one, Hank. Come here. Look at that one, Hank. Holy cow. Get up here, Hank. You gotta hold him.
I'm holding that thing.
Look at that one. Hank just hauled in off of a nice floating mat.
Right there.
Here.
Right at the edge of the lily pads.
Hold him for the camera, Hank.
Where is it?
Look at that big one.
Go.
Holy cow. All right, let's let him go, and then you can tell people what you did there. Here, let him go right here. Good job. High five. High five. So you were bringing it right to the edge where those weed clumps, you can see the floating grass. The fish will just congregate, right, buddy? Right up under those mats.
And they just chomped it.
He chomped it. Awesome. Oh, that was a triple. That was a triple. Everyone, high five. Dookie, high five on yours. Duke, high five.
That's the biggest fish.
Boom. All right. We couldn't call that any better. Let's get a few more. It's starting to sprinkle.
Yeah.
Nice bacon, lettuce, tomato, cheese, ham wrap. thanks to my beautiful wife.
And we just lost the bluegill.
We just lost a bluegill. Oh. Golly. God. Another nice one, Hank. Oh.
I still think mine weighs more.
That's another nice one.
I still think mine weighs more.
Just so predictable, guys. One little grass clump, thick matted grass clump on the inside of that tree. Can't see it now. Catching 3-pounders like that. I do want to point out real quick, the gear that I'm using is pretty specific. I've got a 3/4 ounce punch rig. So it's just a EWG Fusion 19 3/4 ounce punch rig. And that's allowing me to get through. It's still not quite heavy enough to get through a lot of the grass that I'm pitching to, but it's enough. If you got to go heavier, you can go heavier. I just feel like every 1/4 ounce you go heavier with a weight equals more lost fish for various reasons, but 3/4 ounce is working good. I'm throwing it on 50-pound X9 Berkeley braided line. I've got a heavier flipping rod. This is a custom job that I did. It's the FP 936. So it's a 7, what does that equal? 7.9, and it's a medium, well, it's a heavy action. It's a flipping rod, so parabolic bend. Nice stout rod. You want the right gear for this. So let me re-rig, get back to it. Okay.
Right there, but a little to the left.
Got him, Hank. One little grass patch has big old bass in it like that, Hank. Look at that one. You gonna jump? He's gonna jump. Nope. Come here. All right. Look at that one. Another big one.
I think mine's bigger.
Hank, your bluegill skirt seems to work wonders. We're gonna have to go into production on those and catch some big ones like that. Eating my BLTs. I'm not complaining at all right now. Not at all, people. Well, thanks for watching. That rain is coming. We're gonna let that big girl go.
So do you think mine or Dad's is bigger? I wonder.
So we showed you how good little isolated clumps can be. We've just fished through this bay. There was one clump about a foot around of matted up weeds that have been ripped up. That's where the bite came from. It never ceases to amaze me how much an isolated piece of cover within other cover is the object that holds fish. Thanks for watching. You can really completely downsize the area you're fishing by looking for those little things. Hopefully we shared it to you. Guys, you want to say bye?
Bye.
We're gonna get off the water. That rain is coming. Thanks for watching.